2, 1. Now, it'll probably take a few minutes to put it again, which is totally fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. Now my eyes. But, let's adjust that. Hey, there's 2 people here. Who's here? So what I need to do is I need to get onto my live chat so I can see the chat from
okay.
the laptop.
There
you go. Oh, they left. Which is fine. But I didn't say any, I didn't like advertise it, I guess you would say.
So not a lot of people knew you were coming live.
Yeah, not a lot of people knew I'm live. So we'll just wait, and sometimes people will come, and sometimes people do not come. And then you'll see the chat right here. And that is why I have the laptop, because it will show up on the phone, but it's hard to read.
Okay.
These eyes don't work.
Mine aren't any better.
So, oh, that's Isaiah.
That's what I was saying.
Mm-hmm. But what I could do is I can copy and I'll put it on Facebook. So I am on mine. Oh, there's 3 people here now. Okay. 2. I love it.
Technically 1.
Uh-huh. Toast. Bad boy. That's okay. This is why it's important to advertise when you're going live.
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. I should have posted it, but I just did. So
it was spur of the moment.
I should have tagged you in it. We can edit. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. Like I said, I'm new to this.
Oops, no swearing. No swearing. I have to watch my mouth while I'm live. So, let's see. Sometimes people don't want to like stay in the chat if we're not actually talking about anything. So, what do we need to talk about? We'll just start talking because it'll end up being a video anyways.
It's a breezy day and chilly this morning.
It is kind of chilly this morning. Crystal. The rooster has a lot to say. Yes. They are actually locked in the coop right now because they were free ranging throughout the whole property, and we went from 20 chickens down to only 1 laying hen right now. And we put the net back up so that they have to stay in the netting, and they would also roost in the tree that's right there. And I don't want them to roost in the tree anymore. So there's a trick that if you leave them locked up in the coop for a few days, they will stay or not roost they'll roost there. That's like home. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're trying that out. It has been, today will be So it's been 2 nights. So this will be the 3rd day. And we feed them and give them water. They're not, they're not starving. Okay, we're not like cruel to animals. But we have to also clip their wings. So because they could fly over the netting. So we've got to do that before we let them out. I gotta go back to the live because people are chatting. Hey, Mimsy's Garden. I'm buffering a lot, but glad to see y'all. Jeff says hi.
And he's starving.
Why the hell are you starving? I made you cinnamon rolls this morning. I don't understand. You should not be starving. I mean, it is. That doesn't make sense to me.
He didn't have enough. One wasn't enough.
Oh, one wasn't enough. Well, then I guess they're out and about. So Jared and Katie are up from San Antonio.
Hi.
And they had to get something.
We had to get an air compressor. Ours
Yeah.
for the business went down.
Yep. So they made it a day trip, I guess.
Yeah,
almost.
day trip.
24-hour trip. They got here last night, and you have to leave today.
Yeah, we have to leave today, unfortunately. Our dogs are home.
Yeah. So that kind of sucks. They don't get to spend Easter with us. But that's okay. That just means that they might have something on my glasses. That we'll have to go down there. Oh, they got some new property. Tell them about your property.
So we just bought 95 acres out in Round Rock area, kind of outskirts there. And we're looking at doing it as a hunting ranch. So we're starting from bottom up. And yeah, new to all this.
Yep, they're new. And so they also they posted their first video to YouTube.
So Darcy's helping me out.
I'm kind of giving her some pointers. I mean, I am no pro at all. But just some little tips here or there. Nothing like super amazing because I am not amazing.
Compared to my one video, you're doing pretty good.
Well, thanks. So we decided to do a live. And of course, I didn't put the link to your channel, but I could totally do that. I got the laptop right here. This won't take me but 2 minutes, maybe 5, because I'm slow. But what is it called?
It is Texas Arms Ranch.
Texas Arms Ranch. Come on, it's loading. So is it buffering not for anybody? Because my internet's slow. We do have the kids playing video games, so that could be part of it. There we go. It's still being slow. Whoops. Gotta spell it right too.
Ranch.
Nope. So they got like only one video up.
Yes.
This one, right?
Yep.
And
Okay.
I'm on Isaiah's, so we'll just subscribe from Isaiah's because he needs to support his uncle and aunt and cousins, whatever, the whole family. Isaiah is going to post the link. Nope, he's not going to post the link. I had it wrong. I didn't what do you call it? I didn't copy the damn thing. Didn't highlight the
You just
damn
haven't had
thing.
your full cup of coffee yet.
I haven't. Actually, this is number 2, so
Okay.
Why did it do that? All right. There is the link that Isaiah just posted for them. They've only had one video. But what are your plans for it?
So right now there is nothing out there except for a fire pit that we took out there. Because we made lunch the first time out there, but we're debating whether to put an RV out there or actually build a cabin. Just to get away, to go hunting. There's a lot of exotics out there, so we're kind of excited about that.
What kind of exotics? Like animals?
Yes. So there's aoudad, there's boar. I forgot the other ones.
You did not come prepared.
Yeah, I forgot some of the other ones. There's whitetail. There's a couple different exotics out there. So we're excited about that.
Well, I think all the rage right now is the shed to mini house conversion. Is that what it is? Shed to house?
Mini, yeah. And we're not sure because the only thing out there is we don't have electric. So We're in debate to get
We
a
need a
generator out
generator.
there. That's what we were thinking.
I was like, we bought our generator for our freezers,
Okay.
and it can hold, or it can do 50% of this house.
Nice.
I think. I could be wrong. I think it's a little bit more than that, but I can't do the whole thing. But the main thing we have it hooked up to is the freezers because, well, we have a lot of meat and we don't want it to go to waste because that's a lot of time and money spent into that. So that is most important. But that cost us, it was on sale for $550 at Harbor Freight.
Nice. We were looking there and then Lowe's and stuff too. But yeah, we haven't debated yet.
I mean, that's just my suggestion but I don't know. I've never done it before. So, I mean, that's just what I would do or want to do. Plus, that makes really good content.
Yeah, we were thinking that. But then trying to cart all the tools and everything out there. So that's the only other thing. So we're debating what to do. And at least if we have an RV, if we decide to go do something else, we can just leave it out there and take it and go do something else.
I mean, there's pros and cons to both.
Right now, we just started putting up a couple cameras and laying out corn to see if we can get some off the trails that are out there, see if that's where they're hitting or not. So,
have you checked the cams yet?
It's rained the last 2 weekends, so we haven't been out. So we're going to go out next weekend.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep, fine. So do you have a deer stand out?
We haven't got, we're going to put those out, but we haven't got them yet until we kind of pinpoint of where they're coming at and the areas they're hitting.
Mm.
So we put some by the dam. It's dry right now, but we put one feeder. We're going to try by the dam, and then we put another one across the property.
You know what would be really cool? An aerial view of your, like a, the hell are those things called? That go up in the air?
Oh,
drone.
Yeah, the drone view.
Do you have one of those?
Yeah, somewhere at the house, yeah.
Somewhere. That would be really
that
cool.
would be actually real cool, yeah.
Does anyone know how much it might be to put 30 or 50 amp hookups on a dump station to a property from the city lines? I have no clue. Sorry, Lori. I have no idea. I don't know. Yellow Rose Homestead. Hey, how are you this morning? And Narrowway Farm. Hello. For an RV, if you had looked,
Maybe
I do for that property. Huh? An RV, if you had, hooked up? I don't know. What's that, Lori? Can you explain?
Maybe hookups for the property?
Intro? Looked into? If you had looked into that for that property.
We've checked out one RV place down in San Antonio, just looking at what type of RV we want and stuff. Because we looked at the toy haulers, because we're also going to be getting a side-by-side to take out there, because carrying 10-pound bags of corn across 8 acres is not fun.
That would be fun.
So we're looking at that. But for right now, we'll just camp out. Kids got tents, we'll use the truck. For now, we'll just rough it.
Air mattress.
Yeah, we'll just rough it for now.
Well, don't they have like tents that you can hook into the bed of the truck? Because you know the bed of the truck has those square things that you can put like the covers on.
Yeah.
That you could actually make your own like tent in the back of the truck.
Where it goes, I'm like above it and stuff. Yeah, I've seen them, but I haven't looked into those.
Because then you could put like a cot or an air mattress. Air mattresses freaking suck. I hate them. They always go flat.
They do.
I could buy a brand stinking new one.
Yep. And it's flat
by morning.
Yep.
I hate them. Let's see. You said you might put an RV out there. Did you look into how much it would be to get 30 or 50 amp power hookups or a dump station installed for a sewer line?
We didn't look at that. I know when we were buying the property, they said we could put electric out there, but it'll be a little pricey because where it would be coming from would be a distance, and I guess
it's pricey to get the
lines put out there, because I know it's like $100 a pole, but it's running the lines from one of the other properties, because there's several around us. It used to be a cattle ranch, so when they decided to sell it, they separated all the properties into separate ones.
smaller
Yeah.
sections.
So I'm like, we figured we just pull it down to the next town, if anything, if we had to.
Mm-hmm.
But
Slowly but surely get there.
get there.
It does take
For
time.
now, we bought a portable sink and toilet from Amazon that you
Hey.
just fill up because there's a well out there. So
that's nice.
At least we have a bathroom there.
That is really nice. A well, we would love to put a well. We've looked into it because the water here just is not very good. But it's expensive to dig a well.
Yeah, they have a nice big one up there that everybody can go to. So that's, at least we'll have some water up there. So that's a nice thing.
That is nice. We were talking about possibly paying for full hookups installed at my dad's house for when we visit. Oh, that's cool. How much would that cost, Lori? Is that something you already looked into? So, very interested. Like interesting, I should say. When we had our RV, it was a lot of fun, and it was always nice to have the, dump station or whatever. But Lori, we have hookups here at the house, so you can always come visit us. And I think we have like a dump thingy too, like it's right out there in front in the driveway. It's covered by, stuff. Like, so it doesn't look horrible. At first we didn't know what it was. I had no idea. But I'm sure Jeff did, but I didn't. No idea, that's why I was asking.
We're still learning
got
too.
you. I don't know. I'm sure it's a pretty penny.
Yeah, I think it is. From even the realtor that told us said it would not be cheap.
Yeah.
So we're like, well.
And isn't your dad up in like Massachusetts still? So I don't know if they have to do something different because it does freeze more up there than it does down here in Texas.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if they have to make it different. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Don't know. That would be awesome. I know we hooked up to your power, but had no idea at the dump station. I've heard you have to dump only small amounts to a septic. Probably, and that's what we have is a septic. So, yeah. No idea. I mean, I could totally be wrong. It may not be a dump station. I don't know. It looks like it from what we've seen when we were camping. But it's got the wider tube or whatever, but I have no idea. We never used it because we didn't want to fill our septic tank because we have to pay to get that freaking unloaded.
Yep.
And we actually just had to do that, I think, in November for ours. It was like $450-ish to get it, it was full. The red light kept coming on. Okay. So yeah, we had to get that taken care of because you do not want that stuff to come back up into the house. That would not be okay.
You don't want a new scent for the house?
No. That is not a good scent. No. The faces that you make, like, you're looking
here and then you look at the
there
video
and it's like delayed. And you're like, oh, I just totally made a face. My bad. But it's all fun and games, right? We dump gray water about every 2 to 3 days and black every 3 to 4 days. So you have to hook up your trailer or your RV and move it to the dump station, or there is one at your campsite right now, Lori?
Because some campsites have it? I know when we rented RVs, we've had to take it to the dump station.
There's certain ones. You can get some that just have water, and you can have some that have the dump station right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They usually do cost more because obviously to put a dump, line into every is expensive. So yeah, I'm sure it does cost more for that. I'm just not sure what they have. Here, full hookups at our spot. Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Yes. So can you, if you have full hookups at your spot, Lori, can you have it so it just automatically runs right down, or do you have to close it and then take it out? It would probably make sense to do what you're doing because it could get stuck in the line. I'm thinking.
Oh, and that would be bad. I would think
Yeah, because
Yeah, I would think
if
so.
you have not enough liquid to push it down, then it would just sit in the line and then it would get clogged and then that would not be nice either. Yeah, you don't want to leave them open for smell. Yeah, that would
Oh,
make
yeah.
sense too. Um, yeah, I can't remember what we did when we had our RV. Having the RV was really fun, but it's also a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, our HOA wouldn't approve of us having it in the housing
Neighborhood.
areas, so
You have to pay
at
for
least
storage or keep it on the
keep it out
property.
there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We like to go to the coast, so we figured, well, it could be two birds in one. So
Yeah.
we're
That
just
would be
looking
fun.
for some AC in these Texas summers out there. So
If you get a big one, make sure you get like 2 ACs because the RV that we had was a 30. So it was a big one. It was a big RV, long 32 or I don't know feet. I don't know. But we took it to Broken Bow, like one of the summers that we first had it.
yeah.
And it took 2 flipping hours. No. It probably took more than that to cool it off. And it was like we got to the site, we hooked it up, turned the AC on full blast, and then went and ate and come back, and I think it still wasn't quite cool.
Wow.
Yeah. So getting one if you get a big RV, then I would get one that has a double. But if you get a small one, which you really wouldn't need a big one, although having a big one is nice because the kids can be on one side of the RV.
That's what we were looking
can
at.
Be on the other.
One of the ones I really liked was one that was a bunk area.
Mm-hmm.
So they had their own couch, their bunk beds, and they're at the far end, and then it was
Yeah.
nice. I'm like, that's the one I liked.
Yeah.
Gave them enough space where they could chill and even put a TV in there too. I'm like,
I love going to RV shows because
RV show?
oh yes,
They know that.
there's a big one in Dallas. I'm sure there's got to be one in San Antonio.
There's got to be. I'll have to look it
in
up.
Austin. But usually they're about this time. But considering all this shit that's going on right now, they're probably.
I know you're not 6 feet away from me.
Not gonna happen. I mean, right now there's only 4 people in the house, so we're like,
We're sitting okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we're only at 9, so we're not over our limit.
No, we're not. Not right now. No one else is coming. So
No one else is coming.
yeah, like there's no
Oh,
no
yeah,
one else coming to the house.
I was like, yeah, we're under the limit right now.
Yeah. That's funny. But keep your distance. Yeah. I did hear, I don't know if this is true or not, that our governor is going to lift
some businesses
or some restrictions. He's going to give us some of our not rights. What did Jeff
I think they were talking about just opening some of the new businesses because he said you might be able to go back. So I think maybe certain businesses to go back to work or
yeah, possibly. I hope so because I mean it would I don't know. It would make sense. People can go back to work and start making money, and then it's just better for the economy. Anyways, we're probably not really supposed to be talking about this because all of the right now YouTube, if you talk about it, you can get
oh yeah, that's like if you're sharing
video.
anything or that they've been blocking it and everything. Oh yeah.
So fun. Okay. So what else should we talk about? So traffic on their way up here was like smooth. I guess that kind of is considered part of the whole thing because
we'll say Good Friday.
Oh yeah. Well, usually traffic is really bad,
especially in Austin, where I mean, if there is some traffic, you're still going a little under speed limit. This time we cruised right through.
Yep.
I don't think we've ever seen that. Yeah. So that was kind of nice. Smooth driving the whole way.
Very, very nice. Yep. I guess you can put a plug in for your business. Well, Cerakote or no? Probably not.
Probably not.
Okay. So how long have you been out of work?
I've been out. It'll be a month on the 18th.
We needs to get back to work.
We're hoping. I'm bored.
But she's had a lot of, just keeping busy with the kids. I mean, we all have, really. I've been working in my garden.
Yeah, I've been working on crafts and doing other things, but
yeah. I mean, it's nice, but it sucks because it's like taking all of our stuff away.
It is. It's nice for the little break, but at the same time, it's like, oh, I do miss kind of working.
Yeah.
And it's that schedule.
Yeah. We're about to release our cows into the pasture for rotational grazing. Hopefully Monday or Tuesday. We need to get line put down, and we've contacted our local feed store but they had ran out of lime. So they said they would call as soon as they got it, and they haven't got it. And we don't want to put the rotational grazing fence back or up and then have them come because they got to take the truck, and it's a sprayer, like not a sprayer, a broadcaster, I think, because it's like little pellets.
Oh, okay.
And it's good for it'll help. It's like putting nutrients back into the pasture. We got it sprayed for weed killer, and we fertilized it a week and a half ago, and some of the weeds are already dying. It's pretty cool. There was this really big thorny plant, like a pricker bush, and it was really tall and it has a really pretty flower. It's pretty and ugly at the same time, if that even makes sense. I'll have to post a picture in one of the upcoming videos, but when I do the pasture update, it'll be in there. Anyways, we have been working out, doing videos, and there's not enough dumbbells. So we tell Jaden to run around the house or run to the back of the pasture and then come back. And he went to the pasture and he was running into the back, and he comes back, and I was like, that wasn't long enough for you to go all the way to the back of the pasture and then back. And he goes, yeah, there's something out there. I think it's a wolf. It's an animal of some sort. And I said, are you sure? He's like, yeah, it was gray. And I was like, I don't think so. So we finished the workout, and I said, well, let's go out and see. He's like, see, it's right there. And I said, that's not a wolf, Jaden. It's not a wolf. Well, what is it? It looks like an animal. I said, it's a plant. So it was funny. It was really funny. Kids have such
their
great
imaginations. Oh, yes.
Yep. So, but we're really excited because the pasture, we have been doing the Greg Judy method of rolling out hay bales, because the hay bales that we get are Bahia grass. And when they bale and cut the grass, it is to the point where they're already seeding. And so there's a lot of seeds in the hay bale. So when you roll the hay bale out, you're putting seeds back into the pasture to grow new grass. And when we got hit, it's like a year and a half ago with the armyworms totally destroyed all of the Bahia grass, and there has been nothing in the back pasture. Oh, wow. It's like horrible. And nothing but weeds. So we've been working on it. That's why we started doing rotational grazing, and we did the weed killer. But with all of the hay bales that we've unrolled, the grass is so thick in that area. It's just amazing. It's where the hay bale was rolled out, it looks really good. But I mean, you can have the hay bales only like 4 or 5 feet wide. So you have like rows of grass and then nothing. So we're really hoping that once we get the rotational grazing, the seeds will, the grass will seed, it'll fall, and it'll start planting, and it'll start spreading the grass. So that's the whole plan of rotational grazing and doing the Greg Judy method of rolling out hay bales. And it's working so far. It's just, we didn't have enough hay bales to, cover all of the pasture. But it's getting a lot better. A lot better. All right. Depending on your local codes, you could put in a simple septic system to handle the RV. Just to give you an idea of how often you might have to leave to dump with 2 adults. Yeah. Or you could just make an outhouse, and then you could just leave the RV there.
Yeah. And then, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah. Hey, Southern Blessed Homestead. How are you guys doing? How are you enjoying this beautiful Saturday morning? It's like blue skies and not too hot.
No, it's like perfect weather.
Yep. I mean, Jeff would be out here with just a t-shirt on, but I'm cold-natured, so I got a sweater on. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Uh-huh.
I'm usually the same, so.
I need coffee. Yep. Well, go get you some and hang out. Let's see. Anything else is going on? So, what it's probably going to be in the 60s today, I think.
I think so. And then this afternoon they said it's supposed to start storming.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to get some.
Rain this afternoon until the evening or that.
Oh, it's just a dragonfly. I was like, oh. Weird. And then let's see. Okay, so Tuesday, Wednesday, we were like in the 80s, almost 90. I think it was like 89 when I checked it. The boys got our tarps out
and made the slip and sliding pool. That's
and
so
made a
cool.
slip and slide pool. It sure did. They took our electric fence posts, like the plastic things you stick into the ground that we use for when we, keep the cows in. They took it and like propped the tarp up, and they made a line almost. I mean, we didn't have enough to do, complete line. And then they made a little pool. I mean, it wasn't, but maybe less than 10 inches deep. But still, it's enough to keep them occupied.
Hey,
for like 4 hours.
great imagination.
Yep, they definitely wore out the dog, Buddy, because he went in. At first, he was a little timid about going in there, but oh, thank you. He's gonna knock the computer down. He ended up getting wet and basically having fun with the boys, and he was wore out. It's so easy to wear him out.
Oh yeah.
All we have to do is walk to the back of the pasture, and he'll just run all the way back, there and back, and we'll come back into the house, and he'll just plonk out.
That was like our German Shepherd we took out there, the wild child Denali, and man, her going across all that property with us up and down hills, she was done for 2 days. 2 days. Our neighbors couldn't even believe. They're like, "What? She's not barking at us." Like, she was wore out, and it takes a lot for that dog.
That's funny. That's very. Hey, Off Kilter Homestead. Hey y'all, that slip and slide pool was awesome, wasn't it? It was really cool. And they actually had, I think, 3 tarps. The big blue one, we had that covering the hay bales, and it already had a couple holes in it. So it was leaking, but I guess that's a good thing, because then the water, like if it got dirty, kind of would clean itself a little bit. But yeah, the kids had a lot of fun, and they're like, "We want to put it back up." And I was like, "Well, it's going to be too cold for the next, 4 or 5 days that we know of." I don't think we actually have 80s in the forecast.
No, I think it's 70s,
Yeah.
for the next week, I think.
Yeah, I think so. So it's not warm enough. So it's like, well, as soon as it gets warm enough again, you can put it back up. But we have storms coming, and it just needs to be taken care of. And then they really didn't do a good job of taking care of it, because I'm looking right at it, and they just kind of crumpled it up and threw it in the freaking shed. So, I mean, they're going to have to fix that. But, I mean, it's kids for you. So, but, I mean, they can use it as long as they don't, destroy it and they take care of it. And that is the thing we're trying to teach them.
Oh, take care of what, yes.
Yes. So, Hunter's probably going to get mad at me for saying this, but he's 15 years old. And I told him, not yesterday, because you got here yesterday, the day before that they were coming, and he needed to clean his room. And our vacuum is broken, but we have wood floor, so it doesn't matter. So I was like, well, you need to, vacuum your floor. Well, it's broken. Okay, then sweep it. If I sweep it, it's going to go all over the place, because, you sweep it and it just, it just goes. And I'm like, no, you can sweep the carpet. I used to sweep carpet all the freaking time. It's fine. You should do it. So I go in there and I say, see, look, I sweep it. And he looks dumbfounded, my theory didn't work.
Yeah.
Right?
Damn, my plan. What's the next one?
Right? And so I look down and I see a piece of paper kind of sticking out from underneath his bed. And I said, did you clean under your bed? No. And so I look and I took the broom and I sweep under it, and here comes all of this paper, clothes, underwear, everything you can think of, right? And I said, I thought you cleaned your room. He goes, I did. I said, how did you clean your room? I stuffed everything under my bed.
You don't remember doing that as a kid?
No, a little bit, but when I got to when I was 15, yeah. My only thing was putting clothes away.
Yeah,
I still hate
clothes away.
You know, me too. You should see
I'm
my
full.
closet.
I like doing laundry until it has to be hung up and put away.
Yeah, me too. So, hey 5M Family Farm and Outdoors. Good morning. Oh, the teenage dumbfound look. Oh my God. It's ooh yes. So he goes, well, you didn't give me enough time to clean it. I said, I told you 24 hours in advance. Yeah, that's not enough time. I said, babe, I didn't really say babe, but I'm like, Hunter, I've been in here for 15 minutes and I've already got this cleaned out. 15 minutes. It doesn't take that. Well, this is just easier. Stuffing everything under your bed is easier? Yeah.
Yep.
That is all. That is
I
all.
shove things under my dresser. That's my son, Austin. He shoves things under dressers. Even our playroom. He puts everything underneath the TV stand.
Yep.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Seriously?
Well, his dresser had stuff too. And it was clothes. And I'm like, how long have you been missing this shirt for? And I was like, oh, no. Everything under here is going in the trash.
Well, I'll find them in toy bins and everything in the playroom. I'm like, seriously?
Yeah.
Like, here's that missing sock I've been looking for.
Yeah, there's probably like 5 pairs of socks. There's underwear that was Jaden's under his. I was like, this isn't yours. It's like, yeah, I know. I just stuffed it into there because it's not mine.
The room's around the corner.
Oh my gosh, I was so frustrated. And then he's like,
yep, that's my thing.
it's just,
If you can't put it away, I tell him. I said, you pick up your stuff or I get a trash bag.
yeah. So obviously I didn't really want to throw away his good shirts and the jeans because, freaking jeans for a 15-year-old are expensive. Like when they're, 7, 8T, they're like $9.99. Well, as soon as you hit like,
You're paying adult prices.
oh, it's like $19.99 for pants. It's like, damn.
Yep.
So, no. But it was just funny. So I made him a deal. He was wanting to need a new pair of, boots. And we bought him some boots. They were like $80. And they were like, we got them at Walmart. So, I mean, they weren't bad.
So they lasted for a while.
Yeah, like maybe.
And boys, I swear, with shoes, forget it.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't like sneakers, which is fine. I wear boots all the time. So I don't have a problem. So I said, okay, let's make a deal. If you can keep your room clean until school starts back up in August, not in 2 weeks.
I was gonna say.
That's what he. That's what he said. He said in 2 weeks. I said no, in August. So that's like what, 4 months. Then I'll buy you a decent pair of boots, like you go to the boot barn or whatever, like $150. I said, and then he goes, and I was telling Jeff about this, and he goes, yeah, like $200. I said $150. Like, I'll pay for tax, like if it's $157, okay, that's fine. Because it's really hard to find. Like now the boots are like $187 or, whatever. I think that my boots that I have on right now were, I think about $160 or $170. So I mean, if it's like $160 or $170, that's fine. But this is a deal that I made with Hunter. We'll see if he actually does it. But he was excited about it.
So maybe.
I just don't want him to stuff stuff under his bed. And in the closet. I said, how'd your closet look?
He giggled like, Mom, you don't want to look.
Yeah. I said, he's like, do I have to clean my closet? I said, yeah, your entire room. But that's a different room. It's a closet.
It's got a separate door.
I know. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then, okay, so when he was out here playing with the slip and slide, he goes, Mom, I need a new pair of swim trunks. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, he has gained some weight. I mean, he's taller than us now. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's true. And then he was cleaning out his closet. He says, so, Mom, remember when I said I needed a new pair of swim trunks? I said, yeah. He goes, yeah, I found them. I said, see what happens when you clean your room? Oh, man. Yes. And, like, sometimes their rooms are just, they're just so dirty that I will look in there and I'll be like, not today. Shut the door, out of sight, out of mind. So that we have Buddy, the new puppy, and I was like, he goes in there and he sniffs around and he goes to the freaking bathroom. And I was like, you need to keep your door shut so that he doesn't go in there.
Yep.
And they didn't. So it smells really bad in there.
That's Kaylee's room, but for some reason in our house, her door, and I laugh because my neighbor said her daughter's door, the same room, does the same thing. The doors will just shut, their front doors. So Kaylee has a cat, and at times I'm like, you'll walk in there, I'm like, Kaylee, it stinks. And I'm like, you've got to keep this door open so the cat don't get trapped in there.
Maybe you need to get one of those things that go
under.
the
door stoppers. Yeah. I usually pop her trash can so it holds it, but
it's getting them to actually do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
She's worse than Austin, though. Austin, I swear, he's got everything little lined up along his wall.
Organized?
Oh, he is.
Wow.
For a boy,
None of my
he's
kids
actually,
are organized.
I mean, he can be a mess, But if I tell him to clean up, he'll have everything organized. Kaylee, she'll just throw here, throw there, just like
Yeah.
uses the top of her closet to throw her clothes instead of put them in the dresser. I'm like, dude, did you even hang up any of this? Yeah, my underwear and bras. I'm like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That my
Kids.
thing is they will wash clothes. Okay, go put it away, and they'll just throw
Throw
it
it.
in their room. And then like 2 days later, they'll come out with a big freaking
oh yeah, even though
hamper
they're clean.
of clothes, and I'm like, didn't we just do laundry?
Well, I put it on, but did you wear it? No. So you were trying to find what you wear and you just throw it on the floor. It's not dirty.
My thing is they just don't put it away. It's on the floor, so they
Yep.
put it back in the hamper, and I gotta wash it again.
I hate them.
Yeah. I don't even know if they can find things even in a clean room.
That's
so
true.
funny.
Kaylee, she went to go get pizza rolls out of the deep freezer yesterday for lunch, and I know I bought 4 bags. It's not in there, Mom. I said, Kaylee, I bought 4. We've maybe used 2 or 3. I said, if I have to go out there and look, I'm gonna be mad. She goes back out and she comes out with a roll. I said, oh, where were they? Underneath things? I said, you didn't move nothing around.
No, of course
Nope.
not. Of course not. That is kids fur, yeah. Absolutely. Hey, back to Homestead. How are you? We have to head out. Good seeing you. Thanks. We'll talk to you guys later, Lori and Dominic. Hey. All right. Yeah, definitely. Gotta love the kids. So we'll see if he actually does it. And then after I cleaned out Hunter's room, and I was like, you know, the defeat on his face is like priceless. It almost makes me feel bad, but it's like I almost feel like they're doing it just to, you know, see if I'll do it for him.
Oh yeah, sometimes they just
And also, my kids have a really good habit of distracting me. Very good. I'm like, okay, let's go get this clean. Like I can't tell you how many times I told them to come outside, and I'll walk around the house and pick up the trash, like water bottles, or the dogs will get a hold of a box and they'll chew it up, and they'll come out and do it and say, okay, it's done. And I'm like, what did you do?
Yep.
There's the water bottle. There's the cardboard box with all, well, those are too small. Sorry, what? I'm sorry, what?
They're not big enough, so we
I
don't have to
know.
pick those up. Small
like-
trash don't count.
So irritating. So irritating.
Mine is, oh, I didn't see that one.
I know.
I'm like, how can you not see it? Yep.
Oh, and then Isaiah's really good at escaping.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was funny. Yesterday before y'all got here, I was like, okay, we just had dinner. I said, let's just clean up the kitchen so, you know, we don't have to worry about it. And Jeff, this is when I was working on Hunter's room, I think. I don't know. Either way, I heard Jeff say, Isaiah, don't you dare escape. He had his hand on the door to go outside. And Jeff's like, no, you're not escaping, because Isaiah's the king of escaping.
When I was younger, my parents always made my brother and I do dishes. So I always end up washing. He was supposed to dry. He'd always end up in the bathroom at that time. By the time I was done with the dishes,
into
I'm
the
like,
bathroom.
seriously?
They gotta go to the bathroom.
Yep. Every time it was time to wash dishes.
And then they sit there.
Yep. Until it's all done.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Kids.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
We're about to pick on them today with those Easter eggs.
Oh yeah. Well, we don't want to say anything right now because I don't know if they're watching or not.
That's true.
So, but we have a prank that we're gonna do. We probably need to get that done here after we get done with this live, so that it can dry. Because and we need to make sure that they do it all at the same time, or have them do it separately, because that one will take a bite and then the other ones won't take a bite.
Yep.
So, we gotta figure out a way to do it one by one or something. I don't know, something. But yeah, it's gonna be funny.
I can't wait to see their faces.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good like Easter prank. What was it last year? Easter was on April Fool's Day, wasn't it? Because I know that on Easter Sunday, we took the kids and had them go into the pond where the cows are right now in the front pasture, and we had them walk it so that there was a Easter egg or something in there. So I'm pretty sure Easter last year was on April Fool's. So, but we can't really do
I know
that.
this year it's later than what it normally has been, because it's usually been right around Kaylee's birthday.
Yeah, it depends. Sometimes it's March. Sometimes it's
So, yeah.
March and April. And then Isaiah's or Hunter's like, why is it different? I was like, Easter's different every year.
Yep.
I don't know how they determine it. I'm sure there's some science behind it, but I don't know. Have no idea. Hey, CJM Farms, Canada. How is the weather there in Canada? I know that my mom sent me a picture yesterday of snow in Western New York. Did you get that picture too from your mom?
I didn't get it, but she told me it was supposed to be like wet rain and wet snow and all that. Yeah.
She
It was
did.
supposed to be cold.
Yeah, my mom did say that it was gone by the afternoon though, so maybe it warmed up just enough to melt. Hey, Mom. Wow, from Canada. Good to have you on, Mom. What you doing today? Hey, Chelsea. What are you doing? I love it when people I know from like real life are on. Like real life as in I know you, I've seen you face to face before. You know what I mean? It's really cool. Just relaxing. Yeah, you've been doing lots of relaxing. Have you made anything, like baked anything? Just curious. Enjoying coffee, waiting for the rain to arrive. Yes. When is it supposed to arrive for y'all? I think ours is supposed to start.
I think it's supposed to be around 2 or this afternoon or so.
Yeah.
It's supposed to start
It's
raining.
supposed to get really, really bad. I think we're on the slight risk
Yeah,
for
around
it. But
70%.
yeah. It's 57 degrees here right now. That's actually not.
It doesn't.
Feels
It
really
feels
nice.
warmer.
It does feel warmer. Anytime now. So there, she's in like the Dallas area.
Oh, okay.
We used to go to church with Chelsea.
Oh, cool.
We are in Salina, yeah. Monday, storms are about to hit North Texas. Yes. See, 5M Family Farm and Outdoors, they are west of Dallas. They have obviously another YouTube channel, and when I did the Kissing Worms.
Yeah.
She was
Is that
part
the
of
one
it.
you got it? Okay.
Well, I got it from Simply Jan Homestead, but 5M Family Farm, they were on the live when we were talking about it, and so she said something about doing it, and I just magically, I remembered that it was them, and I messaged them, and they did it too. 57? Is it really 57? Oh no, it's 68. It warmed up. That must have been. It must not have
it was.
refreshed.
Well, it doesn't look like nothing's coming yet.
No. It's not supposed
Nothing
to be
on
here
the
for
radar
a few
until-
hours.
Oh yeah, it's still early.
Yeah. It's probably mid 60s here. Yeah, it's 68. We were
Just a
wrong.
nice breeze.
It is. It's beautiful sky, pretty blue, barely a cloud. I mean, those are just like, what do you call them? Wispy clouds,
Yeah.
I guess.
Sunny day clouds.
It's beautiful. It'd be a perfect time to have the hammock out. Yep. I've had the hammock out quite a few times in the past week.
What nice though.
Yeah. Well, when it gets too hot, like in the 90s, screw that. I ain't putting the hammock out. No one wants to sit outside in the 90s.
Like the other day, it was 90 in that, and it was just muggy.
Oh, yes. So we have, obviously we have a regular air conditioner, but we have a portable air conditioner in our room because Jeff likes it really cold, like really cold. And it has a setting for dehumidifier, I think. So we take our big pot from the kitchen, like it's like 2.5 gallons, it's a big one. And we put the hose into it. Well, that freaking thing has been filling up. So, and overflowing, which is not good for our floors because they're wood.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have to make sure that we dump it. But it's funny because, like,
do you have a mat under? Like, can you do
we put a towel.
A towel?
We put a
Or
towel.
you know
under
those
it.
dog mats for
Oh,
the dog
yeah.
dishes?
I guess we could do that
And some of them are like
wider.
wider, but they have like a little wall to it too, so it won't overflow or that.
Gotcha. I don't know. We'll have to look at something because in one night it filled up and was overflowing, and we had dumped it out the night before. Yeah.
Wow.
So we just need to, because have you, like, even with the air conditioner, you can, like, it doesn't take the humidity out. I hate sleeping when it's very humid. Like, you're just sticky and ugh.
I
don't like
can't
it.
stand that. That's the only thing. I can take the heat, But when it's humid,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
Buddy, stop digging. He just lets him go back to it. Buddy, come here. Good boy. So, oh, not you. He's like,
I'm just gonna
you're
sit on your feet.
Yep. Watch. If we moved, he would get up here.
Come on, coming up, Beaver.
Oop. He wants in. And all right.
And then here comes Buddy.
Yep, he wants in too. CJM Farms. We only got those temperatures 3 months of the year. The boy? Months of the year, the boy? Huh? That's a cool dog. Thanks. Let's see. Oh, Bevo. There's your other dog. Yep. Kisses. Kisses all around. All right, back up. He's a good boy. He loves the attention. Loves the attention.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. He is a good boy.
Yeah. He's had ear infections like constantly in both his ears. I've tried home remedies. We even went to the vet and got a antibiotic, and that didn't kick it either. So
Have you gotten the ear solution and soaking a cotton ball?
no, I haven't. How do you do
And
that?
what they told us to do with Molly is just take the cotton ball, soak it with ear solution, put it in there, and then just like squish it like this, and all that liquid gets in there, and then you just pull it out.
Worked?
It works. Molly hated it. I had a straddler and
yeah, they
basically
do that.
squeezed her, but it did help. That's what they told us to do with her ear infections.
Really?
Yep.
You might have to show me how. Like, what kind of ears?
It's just like well, the vet gave us it, so I don't know if it was prescribed or if you can actually. I have to look at that. They gave it to us, but they just told us. I'm like, hey, she's not doing this, and they said this is what you want to do, and just soak a cotton ball.
Wow.
So it's literally dripping wet, and just push it in there, and then just
Interesting. Okay.
After a bit, she was okay, and it kind of calmed her. But
I've got like stuff that I got from Amazon. See, he's shaking his head. Poor boy.
you can still try it. It still may help.
Yeah. What I would do is I'm sure this hurts him, but I would take a paper towel and I would soak this. I would spray the solution in there.
See, that's what I used to do, and she hated that.
Yeah, she did.
That's why they told me to
did.
do the cotton balls.
Oh, cotton ball. Okay, and then I would take the paper towel and I would go in there and I would twist it
Yeah.
and try to soak up all of the infect. I don't know if it's infection.
She didn't tell me to bring out. I mean, she didn't tell me to bring it out or anything. She just told me to put the cotton ball in there, let it go in, and just let it sit in there.
Huh. Okay.
So,
well, I'm gonna have to try it. I am originally from. Oh my god. No. What? What is NW? Oh shit. Bevo. They're playing with a stick. It's funny. I have no idea.
North Washington.
Maybe Northwest. Oh, Northwest.
Northwest.
What state is NW? We're all.
I'm thinking North Washington.
I know. Oh, is it buffering for?
I don't know. I just wiped this off because the water got in it.
I think it might be just because we moved the freaking. Okay, watch. I'll just start it back up. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Oops, again.
Finish your coffee.
I need to. I need to. Oh, let's see. We have a couple mamas that are supposed to be due. Oh yeah, thanks. Just click on it. Due soon. Hazel. Gosh. Okay, so yesterday I didn't record this, but it was super cute. I went to see Hazel and Isaiah. It's funny. Isaiah went down and sat with Hazel and cuddled with her.
Aww.
It was super cute. And then I was helping Jess, so I was like, oh, I'm going to go cuddle with her. Well, she stood up. Isaiah and Jaden both came with me. Actually, I did record it. I forgot. And Hazel started nudging the boys and then would come back to me like a dog and start like, I mean, she wouldn't cuddle, but I would like pet her and she would let me. And then the boys would start coming closer and she would like run at them to
Oh,
to
so
get
she
a-
wanted the boys
to go
or
away.
get away. Oh.
She wanted the boys to get away. It was super cute. I'll have to, edit a video of that and just put it out. So, but yeah, it was
cute.
It was super cute. And then baby boy, he lets us cuddle with him now. I have a video of that on my phone that I took in the pasture yesterday. So we went out to the cows, and our Aberdeens don't let us cuddle with them. No, they don't. And I mean, they'll let us pet them and whatever. They always stand up. Well, baby boy, I walked up to him, and he stood up and then walked around, and I kind of just stood there, and then he went to the same spot. He likes to lay in the hay bale. Yeah, he likes to lay in the old hay bales. And he went to the same spot and laid back down. So I was like, I wonder if he'll let me like sit with him. So I just went really slow and I started petting him, and then I kneeled down, and because he's got Jersey in him, because baby girl is his mom. And so he's very docile, considering, and he just let me. I was able to pet his neck just like I pet Hazel's neck, and he just like, it was super
that was
cute.
The spot.
Yeah, it was the spot. So he's definitely super docile. So it's good.
Very
trying
cool.
to get him to do that. Now we have Betsy, who is in the pen with Hazel, and I'm trying to work on her, but she doesn't let me get super close. She barely comes and eats out of my hand, so we're working on her. It's funny though, because I'll sit and lay and cuddle with Hazel, and she'll like stand up if they're laying next to each other and walk a little bit away and then lay down further away. Hey, the busy little house. Hey, Dad. I didn't know you were going live today. Yeah, it was kind of spur of the moment. And I pushed the live button. I was like, yeah, I think I forgot to. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell anybody. I haven't gone live in 2 weeks. I really need to start doing it consistently. But
you guys have been busy though.
We have been busy, and I thought about doing it during the day, and then I start gardening or I start doing something else, and I just nope, don't do it. I have a friend, Royal Amethyst Acres. She goes live every Monday at like noon, and she has like 20 people on her live, like
Wow.
15 to 20 people regularly, but she does it regularly every single week, so it's consistent. People are like, oh, I gotta go, hit her live because it's, they know when it is, and I'm bad at that. Like, I want to do it every, consistently, but Monday was hard, with practice was starting up for baseball, so it was harder to do that. And then Sundays can be hard sometimes because dinner, and then just gardening, and there's always something.
Just busy.
Yep,
Things
just
come
busy.
up.
So, and sometimes I just want to sit out here with a cigar and a drink and chill, and not
Do anything.
do
Just
anything.
relax.
Yep.
Yep. We need those days.
Yep, and with the kids home, sometimes it's
We need them
more
to
than
save
normal.
more.
Yes, because they're seriously driving me bonkers with Isaiah escaping, Hunter giving me, it's not bad attitude,
Clean
but
room.
it's attitude about doing chores. All of them do that.
Yep.
Yep. I have to monitor them. I was like, okay, go do this. If I'm not sitting there watching them, they will get distracted and not do it.
Yep.
So,
Or I have to go check after to make sure they did it.
oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yes. So Chelsea says, what are you growing? So I have, let's see, I'm looking at my garden. I gotta see. I planted some strawberries. I don't know if they're gonna come up. Hey, Dad, are you still on? Like, can you send me some of the strawberries that you and Christian just planted? Like, that would be awesome. I was late at starting tomatoes, so I didn't start any. And I just purchased some already started plants from the local feed store for tomatoes. So I've got 6 plants of tomatoes, 6 bell peppers. I already had my dad's garlic growing. I planted them back in like November, and they're doing really good. I planted 3 rows of okra. Now these rows aren't very long. They're only like maybe 2 to 3 foot long. Because I want to do more, but I need to learn how to can before I start growing more. So, I'm not just jumping full force into it. I'm taking baby steps. So, I have another channel, Gemini Homestead. They're in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Only about an hour and a half away. And so we've been talking, and she does canning and all that stuff. I was like, can you teach me? So she's like, once this stuff gets lifted, we'll plan a day, and we'll come out, and you get the ball cookbook, and then get the canner, and we'll can up some stuff. So
yeah.
And then the boys can come out here and smoke something on the smoker, and we'll just make a day of it. So we're gonna do that. I've got like 5 rows of green beans.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I love green beans.
Mm-hmm. And then peas, which I'm not sure if I bought the peas that I really want. Last year I did peas that grow up on a vine, and I didn't really care for them. And when I was growing up, my dad always had peas that grew in a bush. And if you're still on here, Dad, what kind of peas were they again? Because I can't remember. Those peas were freaking amazing. I mean, we would go to the garden, and on the way to milking cows or putting the cows in or whatever, we would just go through and we'd pick a handful and we'd just start eating peas.
My grandparents had a farm.
Yeah.
Or not a farm, garden. And we would go help pick the peas, the corn, all that off of it. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I think we ate more green beans and peas while we were picking than they actually got in the bowls.
Yeah. Yeah. And it takes a lot of shelling peas to get enough to freeze.
Yep.
So I know that I don't have enough peas to freeze. I'd probably have to have like 3 beds to just get like a couple quart bags of, to be able to freeze. I have I think it's a 3x8 of all sweet corn. I planted 3 or 4 rows about 2 weeks ago, and I just planted another 3 or 4 rows a couple days ago. So they're just a few weeks apart, so that they so we don't have a whole bunch of sweet corn at the same time. Hopefully they actually grow. Last year I did a whole bunch of corn, and they maybe got 3 foot tall and then stopped growing.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know. And they were in ground. So I'm hoping that in the raised beds, they will grow a lot better.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see. And then I learned something new this year too, because I thought that I wasn't sure how corn was pollinated. And it turns out the top stalks, the top, the things at the top that go out, they pollinate the silk from the ear of corn, and that's how they get pollinated. It's not by the bees. And so if the wind, when the wind shakes the stalks, it shakes it and they fall down onto the stalks. I also learned, so I'm not sure if this is true, but I was watching a video, and they said that the silk, each one of the silks goes to an ear of corn. Not an ear of corn, like a kernel.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if that's 100% true or not, but I thought that was pretty cool, because they say that if the pollination is not very good, like if there wasn't enough pollen that fell onto the silk of the corn, you'll have certain areas in the corn cob that the kernels didn't grow because it didn't get pollinated. So in the couple of videos that I was watching, it says that you can walk by and like just give the stalk a little shake so that the pollen falls down onto the ear corn.
Oh, I mean, it makes sense. But
yeah, I had no idea. I thought it was like bees and birds and blah, blah, whatever.
Yeah.
Shows you how much I know. She said Chuck said Wanda or Lincoln, but that was way back then, so I don't know if they're still around. I don't know what you're talking about, Mom.
I think that's the brand of peas that you asked, Wanda or Lincoln.
Why was I thinking like snow peas? I was totally off on like what? Wanda or Lincoln? Okay.
Where do you usually get your seeds from?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
So Baker's Creek is one that I use a lot. My dad sent me He sent me a couple of places that he uses. Now he buys his sweet corn from, I think it was New Hudson in New York. Yeah, it could have been. It was a company either in Rochester or like the eastern part of the state, but not New York City. That I got my sweet corn from, and then Baker's Creek was most of the other stuff. The Baker's Creek did not have a good selection on sweet corn. And then also, if I'm just at Tractor Supply
And you see
and I see something that I'm like, ooh, I want this, I will buy some seeds from Tractor Supply. They're usually burpy, and it's like one of those impulsive buys where, I mean, they're pretty good seeds. And I'm like, ooh, I forgot cantaloupe this year. Gosh darn it, I'm just gonna get that right now. So, I mean, I do like, I like being able to look at the seed packets right then, because also on the back of the burpees, it'll tell you what you can plant and when you can plant it.
Okay.
And that's what I like. The Baker's Creek seeds don't have that, and I don't like it because I am not a super good gardener. Like, I don't know when.
So that just little detail helps.
It does. It helps me a lot. Let's see. Our past gardens have had 10 to 15 plants. I need some water. Total, I have over 100 in the shop, and I need to transplant. I didn't do nearly as much transplanting as I wanted to, but we went to Virginia in February for a wedding, and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to take care of them and water them every day, and we were gone for like 5 days, and I didn't want them to die, so I didn't do that then. I was behind. I didn't. And let's see. Harris Seed Company in Rochester, New York is where I get my sweet corn from. Then that's probably where I got my corn seeds from, Dad, because I'm pretty sure I got them the same place that you get yours. So yeah, Harris Seeds sounds familiar. So that's where I got my corn from. So let's see. What else did I plant? So I have lots of cucumbers, zucchini, watermelon. I'm crossing my fingers. I have not had good luck with watermelon. In ground. Now they are in my raised beds. So cross my fingers, they actually work. Isaiah planted muskmelon. So 2 years ago, I started doing a seed subscription where they would send me like 4 packs of seeds each month that had, it didn't have as much seeds in it, but there were some seeds that I was just like, I don't know what this is. So, and then I'd like look it up and I'm like, what would I do with this? So I'm like, I'm not planting this. And I still have them, and seeds usually will last a long time.
Wow.
Yeah. So I might just give them away, like maybe in like a seed swap or something. Like, here, you can have these because I don't know what they are. And I don't know what to do with them. So that I'm really excited about the cucumbers, zucchinis, watermelon, and cantaloupe. Really excited about those. I mean Clyde, not Claude, sorry. So amazing. You should get Clyde planner. I have heard of that, but I haven't, I don't think it's that expensive either. I just haven't gotten to it. My throat is going. Not my throat, my voice. Dang it. So, dang it. Last year when we put wood chips down, we just dumped a whole bunch inside the fence. And I was doing some walking around or whatever you want to call it, and I noticed that they had kind of started to decompose. So I started digging, and the dirt is really good, better quality. It wasn't sandy like the rest of it. So I was like, ooh, I'm going to do an experiment. And I planted some things in that little area where the wood chips were last year to see if the dirt quality was better. I'm going to go get some water. Have fun.
Yay.
Sorry.
There, have some of mine.
Oh, is this yours? I
Yeah.
thought it was from yesterday.
No, I just brought it out.
Good. Damn it.
Way to leave me hanging.
I know. Okay, sorry. But I couldn't stop coughing.
No, you're good.
Haven't in several years. I am doing green beans this year. Ooh, green beans. Yep. We love green beans. And I didn't plant all my green beans because I'm pretty sure that I can do a couple. They're quick growers. Green beans, I think, are only take like 2 months to get from seed to being able to pick. I think actually less than 2 months. So I can plant two crops of the green beans. And I'm super excited about that. I'm trying to think. Oh, so we will get protein tubs from the feed store to give to our cows to give them a little extra protein. And once they're done with them, they're just plastic tubs. So I have like 3 plastic tubs that I need to fill with dirt and start planting in.
Good use.
Exactly. And so in one of those tubs, I planted a bunch of herbs. I've got dill, cilantro, basil. I think there's something else, but I can't remember. I think I have a couple different types of cilantro.
Oh man.
So I'm really excited about that. Now I did keep them down in my garden because in our back patio there's not enough sunlight for them.
Oh, true. Yeah.
And if I have them up here, even out in the yard, the dogs, Buddy specifically,
We'll eat them
will eat it
or tear it up.
He'll just ruin it. So we did that. Now we did fix our fence too. So we put a 5-foot fence. It was like a 4-foot fence before. We updated the fence. That video will be coming out, I don't know, sometime soon. I literally have probably
So many. Yeah, I was like, you have a lot of them.
I have like 8 videos that all I have to do is edit it and upload it. That's how much stuff we've been doing right now. We've had a lot of stuff going on. And I've been uploading a video every single day just to, get them gone, or else they'll be 2 months behind before I actually get the dang thing up. What's going on?
She said, Chelsea said, put a drop of hot sauce in a spray bottle and spray it, and it'll keep animals away.
Even the dogs?
I don't know. My German Shepherd would eat anything. So.
I know. I think so.
But I never knew that. That's a good idea.
I didn't know that. There's a lot of stuff. Like I didn't go to school for gardening. I really would love to take the Master Gardener's class.
Oh.
That would be really cool. They usually have it about this time. I think the extension office, like the county extension office puts it on. But not our county, because our county is so small. We'd have to go down to like the next county over to do it. Obviously, they don't have it going on right now. But
right now, nope.
But that is something that I want to do eventually. Let's see. Did I forget anything? Oh, carrots. Yeah, I've got 2 different kinds of carrots. One of them is a purple carrot.
A purple carrot?
It's a purple carrot. That's the only reason I bought it is because it's purple. I don't know. I like trying new things, so I might as well. Also, so each
Have
one
you
of the,
ever had a purple carrot?
No. I have seen them in a store.
I don't think I ever even seen them in the store.
I think maybe I saw them at like Sprouts or something.
Okay.
I wish we had a Sprouts.
Well, we don't have a Sprouts, so.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was
like
the
Whole
same
Foods
or
I don't know. That's a good question. I planted purple carrots
too.
Yay!
They're yummy, she said.
Yeah. Do they taste different? I don't know. Purple carrots are yummy. That's awesome. Yeah, so that is what I got going on. My garden's not big enough right now to do a lot of canning and preserving. Slowly but surely we'll get there. I did plant a lot of flowers this year. for the bees because the bees are in the garden. So I have one. So let's see. In January, we went and got a truck bed of mulch, and we just dumped it in the corner of the garden. What?
She said they taste really good. Super good for you. I think purple have lots of. I don't even know that word.
Antocianins. So
Good to know.
yeah. So is it true that carrots help with your eyesight?
I don't know if they do or not.
I've always heard that.
I've always heard it too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Austin eats
love
carrots and he
Sprouts.
still has the worst vision there is.
Yeah. Sprouts is amazing. I wish they had one here. I really do.
We don't even have it in San Antonio, or at least that I know of down there.
Yes. Sprouts. We used to go to the one in Frisco, and then they built the one in McKinney, and then we moved to Aubrey. So we went to the one in Frisco. Was it Frisco? No. Oh. Was it Frisco? And then they built one off of in Little Elm. I think it was. It was between Frisco and Little Elm, and we always used to go to that one. I don't know if they had one in Denton. We didn't really go to Denton a whole lot. When we went to Denton, we went to the square and we would eat at. There's a burger place there that is the bomb. Yeah. There's a really good taco place, a hole in the wall taco place in Denton too. That
The
was
hole in the walls are the best.
Yeah, and it was really good. It was a really good taco place. I can't tell you what it's called because I don't know. But it was really good. It was really, really good. I planted the rainbow carrot package. They taste the same, but are much more healthy for you. What? Christine Taylor. Oh, what she said. Okay, yeah. They taste really good. At first I was like, I'm confused, but I wasn't paying attention. Just had to read it. Does anyone have a storm shelter and use that to store the thing just went up. Where is it?
Canned jars?
Canned jars. Where do people store their canned goods? Like like a cellar would be perfect.
Yeah, that's where my grandmother, she used to can all the time and she would put it in the cellar.
Yeah. I think we would put ours in the cellar. My mom and dad would put theirs in the cellar. I think. I don't know where they put it now. But I don't have a place for it right now. And I can't keep it in the garage because it's too damn hot. What?
Yeah. Oh, I was just saying, and I was going to laugh because we don't have cellars
that's
here.
it. I loved sitting on their top deck and eating. That was really good. A really fun, nice place. And their ice cream place that's in Denton too is really good, and I couldn't tell you the name of that one either, but it is really good. It was like an old-fashioned ice cream place. The things I miss about the city, but I really love this. So yeah, where do people store their canned goods? Curious. Right now, we do have a pantry, but it's small. And right now we have our liquor stored there. And Jeff is really creating a really good assortment of whiskey. He likes whiskey. And he likes to try different whiskey. So, I mean, but the good thing is that it lasts a long time because he doesn't really drink a lot. It's like, let's go sit on the patio and have a glass of whiskey and a cigar. Yep. And that's usually like maybe once a week. When it's nice like this, it's more often. It's like 3 times a week. But in the heat of the summer we don't do it very often. It's got to be a cooler night. The fan's got to be going, and we don't really stay out here very long. And you're usually like dripping with sweat.
Yeah.
It totally sucks. So, like right now, like we went to the tobacco shop and got me some cigars and Jeff some cigars, but I think I bought myself 3 and they're already gone. I'm like, dang it, I need more cigars.
And I think we have to build our stock up too. We haven't. We did there for a bit, and then we still need to get
what
more.
Cigars or whiskey?
Cigars.
Cigars.
Well, whiskey, yeah.
What's your favorite cigar?
I don't even know the names of them. I just pick random ones. There's one that's it starts with blue.
Blue job.
It's blue something.
I know which one you're talking about. I think I have one inside. Unless I smelled
Groovy Moo.
Oh, Groovy Blue.
Groovy Blue. Yeah.
That one's really good.
I like that one.
I like all of those groovy, not all
The
of them,
groovy,
but
yeah,
most
the
of them I
flavors
do.
they have.
Mhm.
I like those ones.
And then my favorite right now is Java, the one that has like the chocolate taste of the.
Oh, I haven't tried a chocolate one.
I think it's a chocolate or mocha.
But the Java ones, yes, I found a couple that I like those.
The crappy thing is that the Javas hardly ever go on sale. So like Jeff has been searching for a good deal for the Java, and it's been taking. He finally did. He ordered some, I think, this past week. So hopefully he got me enough to last me. My hubby smokes a pipe and just ran out of the stuff, and he is so sad. So last year, Jeff tried the pipe because he was like, it's kind of like a cigar, except you're just smoking it from a pipe, and he didn't really care for it. So we have.
Jared hasn't tried yet.
Really? Because we have some in there. We have the pipe, and we still have the tobacco. It's still in the bags and whatever, but he just didn't like it.
I don't think he's tried. We've just done the cigars. He hasn't tried any pipes or that.
Yep. Well, if he wants to try it, I guess he could. It's in there. It's just been sitting there. It's just going to waste.
Yep.
But I like sitting out here with my cigar. Although I feel like I don't like to smoke my cigars on camera because I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Like like some people have their way of holding the cigar, but Bevo,
Bevo's
like
back.
I gotta be. Yeah,
he's
Bevo's
back.
And I don't know what the proper way to do it because I'm not proper. I'm smoking a cigar.
Me neither. Me neither.
Sometimes I feel like okay, you hold a cigarette like this and you hold a cigar like this. I don't know.
And then I'll wait too long and it'll blow out.
Oh yeah. I know. And then there's sometimes when I'm like trying to make sure it doesn't go out, then I'm like, I think I'm smoking I'm doing too many puffs too often, like you would a cigarette. And so I feel like I do it wrong. So I don't smoke mine on camera. Nope. Bevo. That face.
I know.
He's so handsome. Aren't you? Come here. Oh, I tightened it up. There we go. Let's see. Well, about to get some hate. Shanna, hate the way cigars smell. To each their own. I mean, I don't like it when it's blown in my face. Because you don't inhale cigars. So you just kind of suck in, but don't inhale.
You blow it out.
It just sits in your mouth and then you spit it out. Not spit it out. Blow it out.
Blow it out.
You know, I told you I'm not like.
It's all good.
I don't know technical terms for this. I just started doing it, and I would sit out here and I was like, ugh, it smells horrible. I didn't like it.
Yep.
But then he would just sit out here and I'd be inside, and I was like,
let me come join you. Yeah.
I'm lonely. So I joined in. I said, well, let's go ahead and find one that I like. And we tried a different bunch of things. I was doing the groovy blues for a long time.
Yep.
And I was like, well, let's venture out because those are kind of like kiddish.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a
Those
baby.
are the beginners.
Those are the beginners, yes, to get you used to it. And now when Jeff gets his fancy, Cuban ones and the $15 to $20 cigars, which isn't very often, but
But yeah.
every now and then I'll like, oh, can I try that? Oh, that's smooth. And I'm like, do I even know what smooth means?
That's just better than the groovy blue.
Right? But I feel like if it burns my throat, I don't like it. And so I won't like those. But I think because I've kind of worked my way up. It's like liquor,
You gotta find it.
You gotta work your way, or beer. Like I still don't like beer, so that's a bad example for me. But I was always only about the girly drinks, and now I can drink. I can have a taste of whiskey, and I don't like. I mean, I still make the face.
Yeah, I do too. So I'm like, ooh, that's strong.
That's burning. It's burning my throat. But I used to not drink coffee either. And because Jeff drank coffee, he's like, and I was like, okay, well, I got to have creamer with it. And when Jeff started drinking coffee, he would have creamer with it. And now he drinks it black. I don't think I'll ever.
Yeah, I do it black now.
I don't. I can't.
I started with creamer and I go black now.
No. I cannot do black coffee.
Now, Jared, he has a bunch of sugar and creamer.
Yep. I just had a dog hair. Dang it. There's a dog hair in my coffee. Oh, I got it.
You're not drinking it fast enough.
I know. That's my problem. I never drink my coffee fast enough. Ever. Virtual high five. That's awesome. I am not a fan of the smell either. I know. So, you gotta like blow it away from your face. It's the taste, I think. And I didn't like it at first, so I kind of worked my way into it. And then it's kind of like it was kind of like peer pressure, but not like peer pressure because Jeff didn't pressure me into do it. I just was doing it because it was something to do
We'd
with
sit back on the back
spouse.
porch. Yep. And
Yeah,
just
to do together.
Relax and
And so that's why, we do it. We'll take a cigar and we'll walk the property now too. That's pretty
cool.
fun. Yeah. It would be really nice if we ever get like a side-by-side or a four-wheeler. I prefer a side-by-side because I don't want to, it's easier to get in and out of a side-by-side.
They are, and then if you're carting stuff around the property, that's the only reason. Because we have 2 4-wheelers, but we went the side-by-side to carry everything.
Yeah.
Because you can use the back of it and throw everything in it.
Yeah, or they do have four-wheelers that have baskets. But they're not as big.
Yeah.
So they're not as good. But we just want something like if we just wanted to run to the back of the pasture real quick. So like, it'd be better than walking. I mean, walking is good for you.
But when you're doing some work, it's like, yep.
Yeah.
You get tired fast.
Or like, oh my gosh, it never fails. You're working in the back of the pasture and you're like, shoot, I need the hammer. And then you get back out there and they're like, did you grab the nails? I mean, this is just an example. It could be something totally different.
Here we go.
Or
again.
the fence stretcher or something.
Yep.
Always something. And so you're running, and like we have 22 acres, but it's like, it's long to the back. So it kind of it's longer. I don't know if that even makes sense, but it's not square. It's like a rectangle. So, walking to the back of the pasture is a far little walk, and it's uphill. So that sucks too. But it gets you exercise.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. Tobin drinks his black now too. It just takes time to get used to it. I don't think I'll ever go fully black for the coffee. I'm going to make the kids food, so good to chat. Thanks, Chelsea. We'll talk to you later. I hope to see you again soon. Hey, Brushy Creek Bunch. It's good to have you. I appreciate you coming and checking us out, or checking on our live, or whatever. Let's see. I am going to, I already read that. I feel like I'm missing some comments. Let's see. Oh, what's the matter? You want to go in with the kids? Buddy wants to go in with the kids. Those kids can do so much to that dog.
You're going in?
And he just sits there and takes it. Yeah.
It scared you. They're making lunch.
What are they making?
Sandwiches, it looks like. I don't know. I just saw them spreading something.
I love it when they're self-sufficient. They're at that
At
age now.
I love it.
It's nice. The kids will, I'd be like, here, go make yourself something.
Yep.
It's like, they don't want what I eat. Well, then make yourself something.
Yep, that's what I say.
So they've been
content. Yeah, make their own stuff, make their own lunch.
Yeah.
And you don't like what I'm making, and they go and grab it.
So I'll just sometimes make dinner for Jeff and I. And the other day, so I was going to make a shrimp stir fry with broccoli and whatever. And Hunter's like, can I make shrimp tacos? I'm like,
go for it.
Yeah, go for it. So Jeff had a shrimp taco and my shrimp stir fry. Nice. They're both really good. So there was enough to feed everybody. No one can say my channel's name. I can't read. No naming any names. Fine and Family Farm Outdoors. Yep, call them out. Self-sufficient children.
I love it.
Absolutely. Shoot, even if it's just sandwiches or they love ramen noodles.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't really care
that
for
or
lettuce.
lately, Austin, what do you want for lunch? Cereal. Okay, go for
Yeah.
it.
Well, there's a lot of times when we'll just shoot. I'll like make cereal for myself.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Or sometimes if we have a later lunch, like 1 or 2, and it was like, I don't know, subs or I don't know, something, I just won't be hungry and we just won't eat dinner.
No, we won't eat dinner. I'll just like fend for yourself. If you want something, whatever. Yeah.
Now, if it's having to do with like the cooktop, I will monitor them or help them so that they don't burn the house down or something. But if it's just they just want a sandwich or the ramen noodles, they will heat the water up in the microwave and do that. And they request the ramen noodles, so I'm like, okay,
go for it.
It's a quick, easy lunch that they can do by themselves. Sandwiches are really good. Jaden loves tuna fish.
Wow.
Yep. Isaiah really likes egg salad sandwiches, so I'll cook the eggs.
Yep.
And
Kaylee will make her. Yeah, she'll do the same. She'll
Yep.
as long as they're boiled, she'll make them herself and do the whole egg salad.
Absolutely. My kids have become very self-sufficient during this time. Not on purpose. They just wanted to eat. Were you not feeding your kids? I try not to eat a whole lot, like, especially in this time because we aren't as active. Well, I mean, we have been
you're still active. You're out here doing stuff.
Well, yeah, we've been doing the garden and stuff, but there was like maybe a week, the week before that, we weren't as active, and I just don't eat as often, which is a good thing because you don't want to eat a lot and then not be active. So, but I find also that when I am really active in the garden and outdoors all day, like I don't even realize that I'm hungry
because you're busy
it's doing
more
stuff.
Boredom.
Yeah. Yep. I think you're right.
Because I've noticed that when I'm more busy, I'm not as hungry. When I'm not doing much, I'm starving and want everything.
It's crazy. It's very crazy. So yep. When I'm out, the day that I planted a whole bunch of my garden, I was out here. I didn't even stop for lunch. I wasn't hungry. And then the sucky thing is that when you do come in and you start cooking, you're like, oh, I'm starving, and it's not getting done fast enough.
Yep.
So.
And then you start snacking here
I know.
and there while you're waiting.
Yes. And then chips. Chips are really bad.
Oh, yes.
We made BLTs, and you have to have chips with BLTs.
Oh, yes. You have to.
So I had to make a run to the DG and get like sun chips and barbecue chips, and then you just snack on them while they're eating.
Oh, yes.
While
you're waiting and cooking.
You know what I meant. Let's see. I just eat some Hot Pockets. See, Hot Pockets are good and easy. You just throw them in the microwave. I haven't eaten a Hot Pocket in a long time.
I'm trying to think. Me either. I like the ones that they make with the Italian seasons or the pretzels. The pretzel ones. Those ones.
I never had those.
Instead of just like regular bread, it's a Hot Pocket pretzel. They're so good.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I meant to. So when the kids were out doing their slip and slide this week, Hunter went into the freezer and they found a bunch of popsicles. You know the popsicles that are left over.
Some of those.
Is it the ones that they don't like? The flavors?
No,
like
actually,
the white
it's
ones,
all the
yellow?
flavors.
Really? See,
I think they just forgot we had them.
Oh. See,
but yeah, there's usually the ones that are left over.
Yeah. So we had the white, the purple. Purple is like second to last favorite, but the white and the purple, not purple, yellow ones are the ones that are always left.
Yeah, I think the yellow are.
But that's all we had. So the boys took all of it, went and ate them. I was like, well, that's good because I'm glad I didn't buy any new ones because
you'd have more.
Then I would have a lot more.
That's all I have. They're gonna eat it.
Yeah, exactly. So when there's limited supply, they will eat.
They will eat it.
Let's see.
What was it? We were driving up here yesterday and we grabbed Burger King quick, and I look back and I see Kaylee dabbing. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I don't like mustard. I'm like, suck it up and eat it. Guess what? She ate that whole hamburger.
I hate mustard. So
I do too, but I'm like, girl, there's sometimes I'm like, you're gonna make a bigger mess in this truck with that mustard than.
That's true.
So I just said, suck it up, throw some fries on it too.
Yeah.
And she did. She ate the whole thing. No complaint.
Or add extra ketchup too, because like I have forgotten to tell Whataburger to take the mustard off.
Yep.
And I'm like, damn it, but I don't always go up and like, can you take the mustard off?
Yeah, no. And Jared's like, oh, I forgot about the mustard. He made sure there was no jalapenos and onions.
Yeah.
but I forgot the
Just
mustard.
squirt some more ketchup on it so it kind of hides the taste. And then
Well,
it'll
that's
be
why I
alright.
said throw some fries on it right
Oh,
there,
yeah, fries
and
too.
it'll soak it up a little bit. But
Mhm.
yeah, because I don't even know if we had any extra ketchup. But I'm like, suck it up. She ate it.
Yeah, that's good. Taylor says that they have those popsicles left too. Those are, those
I
are
think
my
those are
favorite.
the ones that are not the kids hate.
Yeah, yeah, and I like those popsicles because the price is probably going to go up now. Has gone up since last time, but they're usually like $2.50, and you get what?
Oh yeah, the
30?
big box. Yeah,
The bag of them.
the bag, or they have the big box too for what, $3 or so.
I don't know. I haven't had those.
I bought the big box one time because it had more in it. But I usually buy the bags that they're only like $1 or $2. They're not that expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nice because
it's an easy treat for them.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. I love those easy treats.
I think they forgot we had a bunch in the deep freezer.
It's sun shining in Arkansas. I'm fishing right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's nice. It is sunny too, but the clouds are starting to come in. It's not blue skies
it's
anymore. Well, I mean, there's blue skies, but it's
blue skies, but it's getting
it's out in the.
They're rolling in.
Yeah, the clouds are rolling in. That kind of sucks. At least it wasn't when you first told me, or at the beginning of the week. Saturday was supposed to start raining at in the morning. So I'm glad it pushed.
Even what was it, yesterday? No, Thursday. It said it was supposed to rain. Jared and I both woke up and were like, I thought it was supposed to rain today, and there was no rain until that evening, and then the storm rolled in.
While you were cooking.
Yeah, while I was cooking, literally when I put the food on the grill.
That stinks. We are jealous. Wish we were doing the same. Yes. Lake of the Pines, because we live right, we're like a mile from Lake of the Pines, is great for fishing. So if y'all ever come this way, hit us up. We can get together or something. Now, we don't have a boat or anything, so we wouldn't be able to do that. But we could always just fish from the side.
Okay. That's just as much fun.
Or, who knows, if you guys have a boat, go ahead and bring it. We'll come with you. We'll be your best friends. The kids, they did go fishing when Grandpa was out in March. Was it March? And they caught
recently, right?
Yeah. The first week in March, maybe. Yes, because we did the March 1st. We went to a concert, the Eagles concert in Dallas. That was March 1st. So they went fishing that week. So it was the first week in March, and they caught 76 fish. So we actually still have some in the freezer. I wish we could pull. I wonder if we could pull it out and deep fry it before you guys leave. Oh, there was a fly. I saw it. Nah.
I don't know. I mean, we don't plan on leaving till later, so I don't.
That would be a great dinner thing. I don't know. Once we get off the live, I'll call Jeff and see if he wants to do it. But that would be a really good dinner.
Deep fried fish.
Mm-hmm. We have the
We haven't had that since we went deep sea fishing. And we deep fried all that fish.
I don't think it would take very long to thaw.
I don't think so either.
Let's see. I'm missing. We had a beautiful morning until 11:30. Tobin is outside working on deer heads under the carport. Is it raining where y'all are, Sheena? 5M Family Farm. Is it raining yet? I don't know if we'll be able to. Well, I guess we could deep fry it just underneath the patio.
Yeah.
Because if it's raining. Yeah. The boys right now are out getting their
air compressor
for their business.
They put the 3 oldest ones to work too.
Yeah.
Using muscle.
Yep. Is it heavy? Is it a big one?
Well, I know the 60-pound that we had, 60-pound one we had now. It
was heavy?
It was heavy.
And so how big is this one?
The same.
Oh, it's the same 60 pound?
Yeah, he was looking at an 81, but I guess the guy didn't respond or anything. So, or not 60 pound, 60 gallon.
Okay.
Yeah, that sucker. We had a lot of help at first when we first got it, but once we got home,
It was hard to move.
It was, yeah.
Are they not on wheels?
No, so this one had 2x4s. It was screwed onto, so we left it on that because it was off of the ground too, so it was nice.
Mm-hmm.
So we just, once we got it off the truck, we just kind of wiggled its way to the garage.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
I'm enjoying the sun and gardening right now. We're in Cass County, and they're calling for rain later.
You want the baby chick?
Oh, go get that baby chick, yes. Show us your new extra baby chick. Yes. Okay. So Christine, Taylor, we are in Marion County, so we're right next to each other. I'm sure we already knew this. No. Oh. Bevo wanted to go see what Katie was doing and almost knocked the computer off. So this new baby chick is super cute. It's got like a helmet on its head. It's so adorable. I just posted the pictures this morning from it. And Katie's going to grab it. So we just got Brahma chickens, and we're using those as our meat chickens, and we got all roosters. But they sent this, the description in the email says that unsexed surprise chicken. That's what it actually says, is surprised chicken. I was like, oh.
I didn't know which one.
You have that one. But you can bring them both. We'll just hold them. Look at that surprise chicken. And those are the Brahmas. Oh, Bevo's like, what is that?
Dinner.
Yeah, dinner. Nope. Bevo. Look at that. Look at how cute she is. But she's so calm, and
It is.
the other ones, Bevo, go. You're gonna.
Bevo.
Yeah. But it's so cute. Does anybody know what kind of chicken or baby chick that is? Oh, it's so cute. It's
just
echoing, and I was like, where is that coming from? It is you. But it looks like it has a helmet on its head. It's so freaking cute. I love it. And then these ones have the fur on their feet, which I really love. And I would actually really like to have a female one of those too. Now we did get 2 extra chicks. So we ordered 25 and got 27. And this is one of the extra ones. So I'm wondering if they put an extra one. Ooh, that one's got, we're gonna have to clean their butts. So obviously with baby chicks, you need to make sure that you clean their butts. So I'm gonna have to go and check their little buttholes later, because if they get dry, then they can't poop and then they die, and I don't want that to happen. So maybe that'll do a video on that one. Bevo's like, I want to eat it. Yeah, but they're so sweet. So yeah,
I was like,
isn't it cute?
I didn't notice that.
Yep. So I was watching a video, like, how can you tell the sex of a baby chick? And I didn't know this technique, right? So you take their wing, and if they have, they call it paintbrush on their wings, like right here, then it's a female. So I'm really crossing my fingers that it's a female. Can you do that to that one? We ordered all male. They're gonna have to come up. Oh, yeah. Up. So if you see the difference, I'm not trying to hurt, like, I'm not in it. We're having problems. So you stretch it. That one doesn't have it, and this one does. Now, that's kind of a cool trick. I had no idea that was a thing. Nope, it's trying to catch its balance. Yeah,
I know.
It's like he's yelling at you. He turned his head and beep, beep, beep.
You're making me lose balance.
Yeah, they're just so cute. I love them. And it was funny when we actually recorded pulling them out. We're like, oh my God, that one's different. It was super cool. The kids all were like, that's my chick. I was like, it's easy to tell because it's the only one with a helmet on its head.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have the fur like that one does on its
Even
feet.
as the feathers are resting, you can tell the difference.
Yep, you can. But yeah, they're super cute. It's trying to sleep.
Sleep,
Like, its eyes are shutting. And those are all roosters. So that's what we ordered. So hopefully that's actually what it is. But you want to put those back?
Yeah.
Bevo's like staring at them.
I'm gonna get
But yeah, they're just so cute. Oh, it's pouring where you're at. Give it a few hours and it'll be here, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, black clouds are coming in.
Yeah, you see them? See, Katie just walked out around the house where the chicks are, and she said that there's darker clouds rolling in. So, that's cool. My horse tries to get my chickens. Oh, that's so funny. Very funny. Now, I just remembered, hey, no, this is Katie's spot. You can't sit there. You just try to get out there.
Steal my spot,
The looks different as far as male and female. You're right. It does. I had no idea that was a thing, like their feathers. So, I'm really crossing my fingers because if it is a female, we're keeping it for sure. And we've been looking for adult egg-laying chickens or pullets that are almost ready to start laying, and there's like nothing. Everyone has been, trying to get them because of what's going on. And I was waiting for the Gilmer Trade Days to go on because we were going to go to the Gilmer Trade Days. And last year that's where we got, not last year, 2 years ago is where we got all of our egg-laying chickens. I think we got not all of them. We got 7 egg-laying chickens from there. And because it got canceled because of what's going on, we don't have freaking egg-laying chickens. We have 1 egg layer right now. And so I was like, well, babe, maybe we just need to order from the hatchery and just get some egg layers. And he's like, well, do you really, you're not going to get eggs for 6 months? And I was like, well, we don't have eggs now. Yeah. So, and there's nobody selling chickens that are ready to, or at least I haven't found any. I mean, there might be. And I don't want crossbreed ones. If I'm going to pay for them, they need to be full Easter eggers and not mixed. Because, I mean, the egg-laying chicken that we have right now, she is a mix. She was mixed with an Easter egger, and I think, I can't remember. One of the other ones. It was a brown egg, but she lays blue eggs. So, who's leaving? Alrighty, guys. I got to go. Got to what? SCU. I got to SCU. I don't know. Well, we'll see you later, Brushy Creek Bunch. I always get that. Brushy Creek Bunch. I know, it's just hard to say. I need to hop off. It was a great chat. Thanks, 5M Family Farm. I'm sure you're probably already gone, but it's okay. Bye.
Panic chicken buying. Yes, people are in panic.
Yes, everyone.
I've noticed that even our neighborhood, people are buying chickens crazy.
And the funny thing is that, for us, it makes sense to buy the baby chicks, but for people who are in the city,
I don't think they're thinking that. They're just buying chickens thinking they'd have eggs soon.
Well, it's going to be 6 months.
I was going to say, yeah.
They're waiting 6 months. That's why I really wanted to buy, chickens that are about to start laying or have already, started laying. So, yes. But they're just not there. So I said, we're just going to have to break down and buy baby chicks. And I didn't really want to do that. What is that noise?
I was like,
I think it's a bird. Wish I could get chickens, just not let the room.
To let them roam.
Plus, I have shepherd.
German shepherd.
Oh, German shepherd. Mm-hmm.
Or a shepherd.
So, we had our chickens free ranging, and Bevo right here, he likes to chase them. So does Buddy, but Bevo, he will paw at them.
Try to play with them.
And plays with them, and he kills them. But then he doesn't know what to do with it. So it's like, oh, Bevo, you just killed. He actually killed one of my chickens. It actually lived for 2 days after the fact, but then it died. Yeah. And he just sat there and nosed it and I don't know what to do. I'm just playing. And so we had to put the fence back up because, they kept dying. I don't think Bevo killed all of them. I really think because we've seen a couple foxes on our property.
So probably the foxes. A friend of mine, she lives out in Bovardie and has a few acres, and she said she used to let hers roam too, and then she ended up having to put the fence up because the foxes got in again.
Yeah, and we also I actually had a video up. We had a possum in the coop.
Oh,
so possums have come in. Yeah, I caught that on camera.
Wow,
yeah, sure did. So I know that the possums have gotten a few chickens. So it's just everything. And, it happens. It's part of the life cycle. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. Even when we had the electric fence up a year ago, I think it was, we had something come in and get it. And I'm pretty sure it was a possum as well. So the fence is not a, fix all. It just,
prevents most.
It prevents the dogs from chasing and having fun. we really need to get Buddy trained because he will chase them. And I know it takes work. I mean, I want to make sure that if I call him, he'll come.
Yeah.
And he's still a puppy. I think he's like 5 months old, so he's got time, but it's good to start earlier. So we really need to start working on that. So because he could like really help put the pig in, because the pig has gotten out the last few. I actually have we got
Do you still have pigs there?
we have one pig.
Okay.
Yeah, we really should have more than that, but the other pigs weren't growing, so something wasn't wrong with them. So, I have a chasing pig video coming out. I think I have it scheduled for Tuesday. And that was fun. So we could not, I mean, we worked for like an hour to get the pig in and we just couldn't do it. So anyway, it keeps getting out and we put the electric fence up and we figured out why the pig isn't getting shocked. It's because the pig isn't getting grounded out.
Oh.
So it needs to touch something that has, moisture in it. And it's so dry where the pig is that he's not getting shocked by the freaking electric fence. So we need to work on the electric fence to get him out into the pasture area so that he can start working on the fence. But we got to put the electric fence up for that. So that's something that we need to do still as well. I can't believe we've been on here for almost 2 hours. It doesn't seem like that.
No, it doesn't.
Usually I'm like at an hour, I'm done.
Wow.
I know. It's easier when you have somebody to kind of
zigzag back and forth beside yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Talk to. Wish I could get chickens, just not the room. Oh, we already read that one. I have to order them too. Oh well. Yeah. I wish there was some people that had, them, but it is what it is. You can't do anything about it. Who's got to get off? Oh, Christine. My husband is only home for weekends, so this is our errand day. Have a great day, y'all. Thanks for, coming and checking us out and watching. I appreciate it. It's been a fun chat. It really has. So yes. Oh, Hazel is going to be due in 2 months. You're live. Did we just?
Did it just cut off and restart?
I don't know. Let's see. It was weird because it's delayed here.
Yeah,
it's still live, but
and it looks like it's still live up there, same out.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay, so on the phone, it just
said reconnect.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
And then you're live.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you for having able to find our mini jersey. Thank you. How were you able to find your mini jersey? So, we had Hazel for about a year and a month. We got her last February. We found her on Craigslist. We got her from a guy who lives in Kansas. We met him halfway in like the Tulsa area and got her that way. He was downsizing his herd and was doing reconfiguring of his herd, I guess, or something. So we got her for, still pretty expensive. I think it was like $1,600. We negotiated on her. I think it was $1,600. But right now, jerseys are going for $2,000 for heifers.
Wow.
$2,000. And if they're bred, like $2,500. So we are giving our beekeeper, because they gave us really good on a bee nuke, we're going to give them a really good deal on Hazel's baby if it's a female. If it's a male, then we are keeping it for meat. So, Paradox child, no. Wow. Gotta get off. Okay, so why did he say no? Bye, see you later, love. Thanks, Mom. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for staying for a while. I appreciate it. That my allergies are getting to me. So Hazel will be due on June 9th. So I'm really excited. I'm hoping that I can catch her in labor. So maybe I'll do like a live. like this and just watch her give birth.
That'd be cool.
That would be
That'd
so
be cool.
awesome. I'm like crossing my fingers that actually happens. Cause you know, just watching a birth, no matter what animal it is just so fascinating to me.
It is.
I just love it. I'm not surprised considering how few there are. I think he's talking about mini cows, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's definitely, you know, a lack of. We've looked at a few because we want to get another mini, because when Hazel is not in milk, we want to have another cow that is in milk. So there will be a few months where both cows will be having to get milked, so that will be, you know, a little time consuming, but at least we'll be in milk all year round. So we are currently looking for another Jersey. Yeah. So we'll have more than one. But how long has it been? It's been 1 hour and 55 minutes. There's another here in my coffee. It's just a dog here.
You guys over here snoring.
Mm-hmm. But all right, guys, I think we're gonna call it a day. And I appreciate everyone who has stayed on and watched. It's been a great conversation. I think one of the better ones. It's always better when there's more than one person. So
Sounds good.
it was great. So
Nice
I think
chatting.
yeah, we'll talk to you guys later. I gotta figure out how to do it. Are you sure you want to stop streaming?